Hello all, welcome to the video. So today we are going to cover about a super cool tool called Crowdsec. Okay, so simply speaking, it's an IDS, IPS and SAM capabilities loaded tool. Okay, so I try to cover it as much as in Telugu and as well as in English. Okay, so in both languages I'll try to cover it. So simple గా చెప్పాలి అని అంటే సో ఈ రోజు మనం Crowdsec అనే టూల్ గురించి చూడబోతున్నాం. సో Crowdsec అనే టూల్ ఏంటి అని అంటే ఇది ఒక IDS, IPS అండ్ యాజ్ వెల్ యాజ్ సిమ్ క్యాపబిలిటీస్ లోడ్ అయిన టూల్ అన్నమాట. సో సింప్లీ స్పీకింగ్ ఇది ఏం చేస్తుంది అని అంటే so IDS means intrusion detection system. So it will when an intrusion is detected by in a particular this agent, okay, so which will installed in a particular system, so then it will start alerting to the user like some malicious actor is trying to access your information or trying to do some changes in your system like that. Okay, so then coming to IPS, so it has bouncers in it. So bouncers acts as an IPS, so it will simply detect the alerts. Okay, so detect the alerts and based on those alerts it will try to block them. Okay, so using we have multiple ways of blocking, so like we need to install multiple bouncers to block particular okay, so particular malicious actor. Okay, so we have firewalls, we have some other kind of nginx rules and patterns. Okay, so like that. సో సింపుల్గా ఏంటి అని అంటే మనం ఇది ఐడియాస్ అంటే అలర్ట్స్ని మాత్రమే జనరేట్ చేస్తుంది ఇంట్రూజన్ డిటెక్షన్ సిస్టమ్. ఓకే, సో ఎప్పుడైతే మలిషియస్ యాక్టర్ ఏదైనా మన దాన్ని సిస్టమ్ని యాక్సెస్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేస్తుందో సో అప్పుడు సింపుల్గా ఇది ఏంటి అని అంటే అలర్ట్స్ని జనరేట్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేస్తుంది ఐడియాస్ సిస్టమ్ అనేది. సో ఐపీఎస్ సిస్టమ్ అంటే ఏంటి అని అంటే ఎప్పుడైతే ఒక మలిషియస్ యాక్టర్ ఏదైనా థింగ్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేస్తాడో వాళ్ళని బ్లాక్ చేస్తుంది అనమాట. ఓకే, ఐపీఎస్ ఇంట్రూజన్ ప్రివెన్షన్ సిస్టమ్. ఓకే, సో దెన్ కమింగ్ టు సిమ్, సో సిమ్ మీన్స్ లైక్ ఇట్ విల్ హ్యావ్ కంప్లీట్ క్యాపబిలిటీస్ ఆఫ్ okay, so SIM means security information and events management. So simple ga cheppali an ante so it will collect the all alerts, it will collect the all events, information, everything about the security of the particular machine. Okay, and it will show it in a separate console called dashboard. Okay, in this video we are going to cover introduction, architecture, agents, bounces, dashboard or console, installation and some new features of the Crowdsec. Okay, so coming to introduction, so what exactly is Crowdsec? Okay, so Crowdsec is an open source and lightweight software that allows you to detect peers with malevolent behavior and block them from accessing your systems at various levels. Okay, so simple గా చెప్పాలి అని అంటే ఇది ఒక లైట్ వెయిట్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ అన్నమాట, ఓపెన్ సోర్స్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్. సో గిట్హబ్ లో మీకు అవైలబుల్ గా ఉంది. సో ఇది ఏం చేస్తుందంటే మలీషియస్ యాక్టర్స్ ఎవరైతే ఉంటారో మీ సిస్టమ్ లో ఏమైనా చేంజెస్ చేయడానికి కానీ యాక్సెస్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేస్తే వాళ్ళని వేరియస్ లెవెల్స్ లో బ్లాక్ అనేది చేస్తుంది. అండ్ ఇట్ హ్యాస్ వన్ సూపర్ కూల్ ఫీచర్ కాల్డ్ సో వెన్ ఎవర్ యూ బ్లాక్ సమ్ ఐపీ ఇట్ విల్ షేర్ దోస్ రిజల్ట్స్ విత్ ఆల్ కమ్యూనిటీ. ఓకే, సో అంటే ఒక దగ్గర ఐపీ కనుక బ్లాక్ అయింది అనుకోండి, సో ఇట్ విల్ షేర్ దట్ రిజల్ట్ విత్ ఆల్ కమ్యూనిటీ అండ్ ఇట్ విల్ బ్లాక్ లిస్ట్ in all over the community. Ante like simply cheppali an ante so whenever it detected some malicious IP it will blocks in total community. Okay, so whoever are there in Crowdsec community it will block in complete community. Okay, so then coming to how this Crowdsec is going to work. So to achieve this, Crowdsec reads logs from different sources. Okay, so files and streams. Okay, to pass and normalize and enrich them before matching them to threat patterns called scenarios. Okay, so simply it will collect all the logs and it will process them and it will match with the threat patterns. Okay, so this is nothing but we called it as scenarios. Okay, so it has multiple scenarios. Okay, so we need to download those multiple scenarios or we need to install those multiple scenarios. Some are paid, some are free. Okay, so what exactly this Crowdsec will do is it will compare with those it will compare with those particular patterns and it will try to achieve security as much as possible by blocking some malicious actors. Okay, so Crowdsec is a modular and pluggable framework. It ships a large variety of well-known popular scenarios. Users can choose what scenarios they want to be protected from as well as easily add new custom ones to better fit their environment. Okay, so they can add their custom సినారియోస్ ఆల్సో. అంటే సింపుల్గా చెప్పాలంటే మీరు మీ ఓన్ ప్యాటర్న్స్ని కూడా యాడ్ చేసుకోవడానికి ఆప్షన్ ఉంది అండ్ వాళ్ళు కూడా కొన్ని ప్యాటర్న్స్ అయితే ఇస్తారు. సో మనం అది డాష్ బోర్డ్ గురించి చూసేటప్పుడు మాట్లాడదాం. ఓకే, సో దెన్ కమింగ్ టు ఆర్కిటెక్చర్, సో ఇట్ హ్యాస్ సమ్ మెయిన్ okay, so some main components. So first is agents, then bouncers, then local API, then CLI and central API. Okay, so coming to agents, install an agent to detect the attacks. So simply speaking, so whenever you are going to install an agent in your system, so agent will read the logs and match the patterns and detect the behavior of that particular IP or the particular actor, and it will share those results with the local API, or it will share those behaviors with the లోకల్ ఏపీఐ. ఓకే, సో ఏం చేస్తుంది అంటే మీరు ఎప్పుడైతే ఏజెంట్స్ని మీ దాంట్లో ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసుకుంటారో ఏజెంట్ మీ లాగ్స్ని, మీ సిస్టంలో ఉన్న లాగ్స్ని రీడ్ చేసుకొని ఆ లాగ్స్ని బేస్ చేసుకొని దాని బిహేవియర్ ఏంటి అనేది లోకల్ ఏపీఐకి షేర్ చేస్తుంది అనమాట. ఓకే, సో ఇట్ విల్ జస్ట్ వర్క్స్ యాజ్ అన్ ఐడిఎస్. ఓకే, సో జస్ట్ ఏం చేస్తుంది అంటే బిహేవియర్ని షేర్ చేస్తుంది అండ్ అలర్ట్స్ని జనరేట్ చేస్తుంది అనమాట. ఓకే, సో దెన్ కమింగ్ టు బౌన్సర్స్. సో ఇన్స్టాల్ ఏ బౌన్సర్ టు బ్లాక్ ది అటాక్. Okay, so simply speaking, bouncers are like IPS, so it will completely prevent from a malicious activity. Okay, so like prevent means like it will increase the security, it will block the particular malicious actor. Okay, so whenever it detected some malicious behavior of a particular IP or particular person, so it will completely block, okay, that particular IP or thing. Okay, and it will share those results with the local APIs. Okay, so whenever some particular actor is blocked by a bouncer, so it will those results will be shared completely to the community. Okay, so then coming to local API. So what exactly local API do is it will send and receive signals from a central API. Okay, so central API nunchi signals ni receive చేసుకుంటుంది and send చేస్తుంది. So what exactly it will share is, so it will ask for new community block list, and it will try to access those block list, and it will try to compare the behavior which is shared by agent and with that particular block list అన్నమాట. సో సింపుల్ గా చెప్పాలంటే ఏం చేస్తుందంటే ఏజెంట్ షేర్ చేసిన బిహేవియర్స్ అన్నిటిని కమ్యూనిటీ బ్లాక్ లిస్ట్ లో చెక్ చేస్తుంది. సో లైక్ whether this IP is blocked by someone or not. Okay, so whenever some particular thing is blocked, so it will create an alert. Whenever we install a bouncer, so it will simply send some signals to the bouncer so that the bouncer will block that particular IP in the firewall rules or any security system that we installed. Okay, like it's based on the bouncer. Okay, so ఎప్పుడైతే మనం బౌన్సర్ ఏదైతే ఇన్స్టాల్ చేస్తామో ఆ బౌన్సర్ ఏం చేస్తుందంటే డిసిషన్ ని లోకల్ ఏపీఐ నుంచి రిసీవ్ చేసుకొని ఆ డిసిషన్ ని బేస్ చేసుకొని ఐపీస్ ని బ్లాక్ చేయడం లాంటిది చేస్తుంది అనమాట. ఓకే, అండ్ లోకల్ ఏపీఐ ఆల్సో డూ లైక్ ఇట్ విల్ సెండ్ ది నోటిఫికేషన్ అండ్ అలర్ట్స్ టు ది పర్టికులర్ అలర్టింగ్ సిస్టమ్ లైక్ Slack. Okay, so whenever we receive some malicious actor notification, it will share those results with the Slack or kind of Splunk or any alerting system. Okay, so and it will generate an alert there. Okay, so then coming to CSCLI. Okay, so CSCLI means like it's a command line utility to install tools and access local APIs. Okay, so then coming to central API, it contains block list and it will share the blacklist with the local API. Okay, so simple గా చెప్పాలంటే ఇది బ్లాక్ లిస్ట్ అన్నిటిని స్టోర్ చేసుకొని ఉంటుంది. సో ఆ బ్లాక్ లిస్ట్ అన్నిటిని లోకల్ ఏపీఐతో ఎప్పటికప్పుడు షేర్ చేస్తుంటుంది అనమాట. ఓకే, సో ఇట్ విల్ కలెక్ట్ డిఫరెంట్ IPs and different behaviors from different local APIs, and it will create particular rules. Okay, so coming to dashboard. So how to register, what are the steps we need to do, so I am going to show now. Simply type Crowdsec in Google. So ఎప్పుడైతే మీరు Crowdsec అని గూగుల్లో సెర్చ్ చేస్తారో సో Crowdsec వాళ్ళకి సంబంధించిన వెబ్సైట్ అయితే మీ దాంట్లో లోడ్ అవుతుంది. సో ఓపెన్ దిస్ ఫస్ట్ URL. సో whenever you required any documentation, so just go to documentation page. You will find installation and other architecture and other agents related information and bouncers related information in documentation page. Okay, so installing Crowdsec is very easy. Okay, so I'll show the installation steps also. So yeah, so this is a documentation page. I will show the documentation page again. This is the main website of Crowdsec. ఇదన్నమాట Crowdsec వాళ్ళ వెబ్సైట్. సో మీరు చాలా చూడొచ్చు, దీంట్లో ఆప్షన్స్ అన్నీ ఉంటాయి. సో Crowdsec CTI threat intelligence related and Crowdsec console. Okay, so premium offers their plans and their business request portal and documentation page. Okay, so you can access documentation page and blogs and other stuff here, and coming to their company's information. Okay, so here you will see all those informations, and you will have an option to book a demo also. Okay, so they also have a newsletter. You can subscribe to the newsletter also. Okay, so first of all you need to register. So to register, just click on login. Okay, so once you click on login, just click on sign up. Okay, if you already have an account, you just need to do login. Okay, so I'm doing sign up here. So currently I don't have any account, so I'm using my own account. Enter email, enter some song password, agree to the license, click on sign up. Okay, yeah, so now I received the email. So once you receive the email, the link, or directly click on that particular email activation code. So currently I'm opening it in the same browser itself. Okay, so now my account is activated, so now I can log in to the particular Crowdsec console. Okay, so just click on login. Okay, so you'll receive some other personalization experience information. So like I'm giving MSSSP, so company size is 2 to 10 employees, and I'll click finish. Okay, we'll get this dashboard. So what I'll do is I'll create one company. Okay, so I'll create one company and I'll add number of EC2 instance to that particular company. Okay, if you have only one instance, you can proceed with this direct installation steps. Okay, so you just need to copy paste these commands to the terminal or that particular EC2 instance. Okay, so currently I have two EC2 instance. One I installed, like in one EC2 instance I already installed Crowdsec, and another install like I'll do from scratch. Okay, so just click here, and here you have an option to create an organization. So enter a name. So I'm entering it as Voice of Telugu. Okay, so Voice of Telugu అని చెప్పి నేను నేమ్ ఇచ్చేస్తున్నాను. సో ఇండస్ట్రీ ఎంఎస్ఎస్ఎస్పి అని ఇచ్చేస్తున్నాను. సో కంపెనీ సైజ్ 2 to 10 అని ఇస్తున్నాను. సో డూ యూ వాంట్ టు ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ యువర్ ఇన్స్టాన్సెస్. సో ప్రజెంట్ ఉన్న ఇన్స్టాన్సెస్ అన్ని ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేయాలని అడుగుతుంది. సో ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ టు ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ ఎనీ ఇన్స్టాన్సెస్ బికాస్ ఐ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ ఇన్స్టాన్సెస్ ఆల్సో. ఓకే, సో ఐ నీడ్ టు క్రియేట్ ద ఇన్స్టాన్స్. సో జస్ట్ click on create organization now. Okay, so once you create the organization, you will find two options here, your personal account option and your company account. Okay, so both. So I'll if you want to switch to your personal account, you just need to click here. Okay, so if you don't want, you can stay here and you can add particular agents to I mean you can register the agents here. Okay, so if you want to invite anyone to this particular company, you can invite them also using their email ID kind of things. Okay, so you just need to click on the particular thing and you need to invite. So for this particular feature we need to upgrade our subscription. Okay, so currently we are at community edition. Okay, so I'll go to my personal account. So first I'll register one okay, so I'll register one agent. So I already installed one agent in my particular EC2 instances. So what I need to do is I'll just need to register it with the console. Okay, so to do that we just need to do the last step. Okay, so I'll do that first. So then after I'll do the installation from scratch. Okay, so here I already installed Crowdsec. Okay, so you can verify it using service. Okay, service Crowdsec. Okay, so see, so I already installed the Crowdsec. So what I need to do is I need to just copy paste that particular command here, and I need to do enter. Okay, so once I do enter, now it is registered. Okay, so now one EC2 instance is registered, or one system is registered. So see here we got an instance enrollment request. So to accept this you need to click on accept and enroll. Okay, so just click on it. So once you click on it, it will be registered. Okay, so ఇప్పుడు register అయింది. సో ఇక్కడ మీరు చూడొచ్చు, it is registered now. So you can see here like we got complete information about our particular agent. Okay, this is how if you have some installed Crowdsec instances, so this is how you can install I mean this is how you can register it with the particular console. Okay, coming to transferring, so currently it is in my personal account, right? If I want to transfer it to my organization, I just need to click on transfer instance to another organization. So just need to click on it, and I need to select the organization, so Voice of Telugu, and I need to click on confirm. Okay, so once I click confirm, this particular instance is now on my organization account. Okay, so see, now the agent is in my organization's account. Okay, so let's proceed with scratch installation. If you don't have any installed instances, so you can install I mean you can follow these steps. Okay, but for that just click on add an instance. Okay, this is how you can add more instances, but before that you need to install the agent, right? And remember, in my previous agent I just installed agent, not bouncer, so it will just generate the alerts. It will not do any blocks. Okay, so we got two alerts. Let's see what alerts we got. I think it is related to some SSH attack. So this attack is done by me only, so to test this particular tool. Okay, so whether it is working or not I tested. Okay, so I'll retest in this video also. Okay, let's go to the personal account once. Okay, so let's create one more instance, okay, or one more agent registration from scratch. Okay, to do that, simply copy this command, okay, so and paste it in the particular EC2 instance or the particular system you want to monitor. Okay, I'm now pasting this particular command. Okay, so I'll do enter. So what exactly this thing do is, this command do is, it will add Crowdsec repos to your network repositories, and it will also add the Crowdsec agent. I mean, it will also install the Crowdsec agent into your system. So to install Bouncer, you need to follow this command again. Okay, this EC2 instance is also now ready. So you can reconfirm it with sudo service. Okay, sudo service Crowdsec. Okay, and status. Okay, so now this particular Crowdsec agent is active and running. So what we need to do is we just need to register this particular agent. To do that, what I'll do is I'll copy this. Okay, I'll copy this and I'll paste this agent registration command. Okay, so once you do click on enter, okay, so this registration is done, and please restart Crowdsec after accepting the enrollment. Okay, so they say to restart. Okay, so you just need to run this command sudo service. Okay, sudo service Crowdsec restart. Okay, so just run this command. So now it's done. I guess we got one more registration request. Yeah, we got one more instance registration request. I'll do accept this also. Okay, so if you want to transfer this to your organization also, you can do that. Okay, currently it doesn't have any alerts because I haven't tried any attacks on that particular agent. Okay, so let's try some attack. So like I'll do some SSH brute forcing thing on that particular SSH, I mean the particular EC2 instance. Okay, so if you want to transfer, you can transfer this agent to the particular organization also. So I'm not transferring any instances to the organization because I just want to show that feature. Before creating instance, I shown that particular feature. Okay, so you can follow that step 2 if you want to move a number of resources to that particular organization. So now we doesn't have any alerts. So what I do is I'll simply start attacking on that particular server. So what I'll do is I'll use my Hydra. Okay, let's try. So now Hydra is brute forcing SSH. Okay, so see we received alerts here. Okay, so whatever the SSH brute forcing we have done, so we are getting its results here. Okay, so they also had some one cool feature called so you just copy this IP if you want. Okay, so and you can just give it to their cloud threat intelligence. Okay, so you can give it to them, and it will identify the results for particular thing. Okay, so where the from where the attack is originated and some other information will receive here. Okay, so what exactly it done. Okay, so everything will receive here. Okay, if you want to add a bouncer, you can go to their hub. Okay, so you can go to their hub, you can follow the instructions what they have mentioned here. Okay, so I guess they have so many collections, configurations, and different bouncers also. Okay, so we had 21 bouncers. So yeah, so you can see cloud firewall. Okay, and other bouncers also here. Okay, so cool, right? So if you want to install the bouncer, simple bouncer, so you can use this. Okay, sudo apt install iptables bouncer. Okay, so let's try whether it will block our SSH brute forcing attack or not. Okay, so let's try it. We got some internet connectivity issue, I guess. Okay, so we installed iptables, right? So it's directly blocking SSH connection. That's why we it closed the connection. Okay, so see we are not able to connect to that particular EC2 instance now. So it is very secure. So the bouncers are working very well. Okay, so you can use. Okay, so see, connect to host 327.85.86 port 22 connection refused. Okay, such a cool features, right? Okay, so chala super features aithe Crowdsec tool lo aithe unnai. Okay, So it is not only allowing us to brute forcing, okay, so it's completely blocking login also. So if you want to enable, you just need to log in to that particular EC2 instance from AWS, and you need to allow port 22 to like a pass for password authentication. Okay, so you need to again whitelist it. Okay, so then only it start working. Okay, so this is about the Crowdsec agents, bouncers, and about the console. Okay, so I shown right, like we have bouncers, configurations also. They had configuration. So if you click on more info, you will find how to install that particular thing also. Okay, so same as like we installed bouncer. So same, we need to follow this things. Okay, so it will install different configurations to the local API. Yeah, so coming to other cool features about this thing is, so I just shown right, so you will have whatever the things you do you did before, so you will find everything. Okay, like activity in activity section, so whatever the changes done, what are the things you updated, everything. Okay, so you'll have a settings tab to do custom settings. Okay, so if you want to create an API, you can create it from here. Okay, so we have API creation feature also, and we can access the API. Okay, so let's create an API, and let's okay, so let's give it some name, testing. Okay, and testing. Okay, and let's create an API, and let's check the cool features of API also. Okay, so I guess view. Yeah, so they had given API here. They had didn't I think they haven't given any copy feature here. Okay, so I'm not viewing API key, so I don't want to show it to you. Okay, so yeah, so this is the API. So if you want to like if you want to know the information about a particular IP, you can use this particular curl. Okay, so they separately have API documentation page also. So if you want to visit, you can visit CTI API. Okay, so Crowdsec threat intelligence API particular documentation page also. So in this particular documentation page, you will find everything about the API. Okay, so let's try the API feature also. Okay, so let's copy this particular command and so let's remove this your API key, and let's copy our API key from the console. I'll try to edit in the editing. Okay, so let's paste. Okay, so it's not working, so let's do Control C, and I'll try to copy the command again. Okay, so it's a simple curl command. I'll paste it here. Okay, what I do is I'll remove API again. And we need to view the API. Okay, so let's view the API. Let's copy the API. Let's paste it here. I got, yeah, so this is how you can test an IP. Okay, let's test this default IP. So how it's going to work, let's see. So see, we received some results from the API also. So like what exactly the IP is, and so change way technologies co limited. Okay, so I guess it is from RU means I guess Russia. Okay, so one Russian IP. Okay, so HTTP exploit IP has been reported for attempting to exploit vulnerability in web applications. Okay, so like that. So you'll receive complete information about an IP. Okay, so once you do a call request to this particular API endpoint. Okay, so you just need to use this CTI API crowdsec.net/v2/smoke, and you need to give the IP address. So JQ is to do JSON parsing. Okay, so just it will process the JSON request. Okay, yep. So this is about the Crowdsec API, and they also have some cool new features to their tool. So polling API integration. So they have polling API. Okay, so allowing users to manage their decisions. Okay, so it will allow users to manage their decisions. Users can easily ban an IP on all their machines from the convenience of single page. Okay, so from single page they can block one IP through the complete organization. Okay, and real-time decision management also they have, and new block list API and premium block list also they had in new features. So they also added Kubernetes audit acquisition. Okay, so with this feature you can monitor and protect the whole K8 clusters. Okay, and they also have S3 audit acquisition, so you can read the logs stored in AWS S3 buckets, and okay, so you can use it for Crowdsec. And they also have audit support. It will allows users to detect post exploitation behaviors. Okay, so if somebody tries to access your system and they try to do privilege escalation, so this will detect it. Okay, so then they will have Crowdsec CTI API helpers also they have. Okay, so this allows Crowdsec and the CTI to be more interactive with each other. Okay, yeah. So then they have AWS CrowdTrail scenarios also they added, and they have feature flag support. Okay, so detection engine improvements also they added, and they also added a users cap whitelist. Okay, so users can now create whitelist that also apply to the community blacklist. Okay, so they can also do some whitelisting. Okay, so this is about the cool Crowdsec tool. Okay, so if you want to know more, just visit the website. You can visit this www.crowdsec.net. so the particular app is running in app.crowdsec.net. Okay, let's meet with one more video on the next week.